If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. I put out new Storybook Brawl videos every single day at 9:30 p.m. EST, and turns out most of you guys aren't subscribed yet, so what are you waiting for? I'm a pretty small channel, so I do also pay a lot of attention to comments and likes, so let me know what type of content you guys want to see. Enjoy the video. What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and today we are going to be continuing our coverage for week 3 of the Brave Princess Division for the Questing League, and this is the only video of this week where the game didn't really go so hot. So the game is still going to feature live commentary, and then afterwards I am going to come back and just kind of talk about my thoughts overall in the league, because otherwise this would be a much shorter video today. But still enjoy the game. Here it is for all it's worth. Okay, great. So we are into game 2 now, and I think this is an easy Horde Dragon. Horde Dragon has big high roll. Horde Dragon has hat ball. Horde Dragon has fun. Okay, so we can take a 2/3, or we can just take a Lonely Princess because we're gonna have the roll. Let's do that. Let's grab this. It allowed us to roll for Princess. We didn't hit, and we found a bad Billy, but it was a free look at a Princess. Next turn, we'll just roll / buy a Princess. We're gonna lose. They might have a equal thing anyways. No, we could have tied, but oh well. Alright, here's a Princess. Do we want to shrink spell, or do we want to roll for a double on one of these two guys? This isn't the worst shop in the world. I'm getting mind flooded by these ads too. Oh my goodness. Okay. I muted them for you guys, but not for myself. Do I want to shrink? Let's just roll, because we can use this free roll right now. Awesome. So that's our first pair. We'll buy probably just Sure Shot Baby Root. Do not believe that we will be... Good start for Sharon there. Don't believe that we'll be using the Forbidden Fruit just to roll. Kind of an interesting thing. You can put the Baby Root in the front, but I think this is just like the best configuration. Again, don't think that the roll is worth it. If you were going to roll, you do it before you buy the Baby Root, not after, because we're about to hit 3. Though, I think that there is like actually a really good strategy to Horde Dragon where you purposefully gun for the 2s to try to force an early hat ball potential. Because 3s are just so much more expensive and are giving you 4-cost treasures, which are just so much weaker. Alright, we clear this, and then we wind up trading with the Minotaur, or we win if they hit Baby Root. Alright, we win. Don't like egging while we are dragoning. However, I mean, it's a 7/7. I do like Romeo here, in which case we backline the egg. Other option would still include backlining the egg, but playing a vampire. I think Romeo's better. So we're going Romeo, egg. Or it's egg plus roll, but I wouldn't even want to buy a Sure Shot right now, so let's just buy an egg. We'll stay not taking damage here. Zelhula and I both doing pretty good, and APOC all doing pretty decent despite not having hero powers yet. Alright, good hit. bad hit, good hit, and then another egg gamer, of course. We can maybe... Yeah, we can, if we go... Ah, dang it. Well, we cracked their egg too. I guess that's a win. But we could have not taken 4 there if we just won that 50-50 at the end. Here's another pair of eggs for us here. Like I said, I don't really want that with Horde Dragon. Good Witch of the North is actually really good. We could buy Good Witch, roll, and then buy a 2-coster. Alright, I like that enough. Cinderella's good enough. Let's see if there's better ordering here, though. Where we're pumping... I guess we can never pump Sure Shot in 1 and not have Good Witch in 1. This is fine, though. A 7-11, a 4-4 ranged. Now we're building for Cinderella, too, for Hatball. Now is when we really start to commit to the rolls. Want to cast a spell every turn, roll for Sure Shot, see if we can get Hatball. If not, then we probably pivot to just playing something that'll be strong in the late game. Not great attacks, but we're surviving here. Yeah, we can't win this one, though. We can deal some damage to that. But no, we're going to take a bunch of damage here from Div. This is going to be 8 onto us. So now, all of a sudden, we're down at the bottom of the lobby. And they for-gloried against us. No respect. No respect. Alright, we can TLKR Romeo to get a 4. Don't love it. Let's look for something cheaper. Well, it's cheaper. Sure. I like Baby Root. Don't think I'm locking for Mixawazzle, but I will take a second pair. You lock for Mixawazzle just because it speeds up your Cinderella, because it's a spellcast that doesn't take up your spell slot. There, we could do something like this right now. Makes our first Sure Shot worse, but it makes our second Sure Shot a lot better. If the White Stag can attack, it's a little bit more... Let's just play it safer, I think. Nah, I changed my mind. Because I think the extra health, too, on the Frog Prince is also pretty sweet. Alright, we got punished. We got really punished. We do get to take out Romeo with our Sure Shot here, but we can't beat a donkey. I was going to say, hopefully we can focus the other units and get kills there, but we take 6. Now we're down to actually still the halfway point on the lobby, so I guess not the worst thing in the world. Could pick up a Copycat, could pick up a 5 treasure off Nutcracker. I do have a good space for it. I think I should roll for my doubles, though, and for Juliet. Juliet's really strong. So we buy Juliet. We can throw her here. Nah, we gotta do this. And then where are we throwing this magic research? On the Stag, on the Juliet, on a Sure Shot. There's a lot of really interesting options here. I think we put it on... Catter's going to be strong, too. Let's just throw it on Stag. Try to get a little bit more staying power. Did we roll a triple? We did not. We rolled a Copycat Friendly Spirit. I think we have to take that. Alright, let's lock Copycat Friendly Spirit for Glory. That'll just be our play next turn. Shoot, we're gonna have to sell something too. Do we sell Good Witch because it's not a double? This is a huge catter. They rolled a big bonus on a doubly this turn, I guess. Alright, we've dealt with the doubly. We've dealt with the crafty, but we cannot deal with this. Oh, Juliet comes back. Juliet will deal with the Minotaur. Never mind. Juliet dealt with a black cat. So we take 11 here down to 13. Were we playing too cutesy with all this? I didn't think we were. Doesn't seem like there's even a point to taking the 4 glory. Because we can't win this. I almost need to go like this so that we're also summoning a we're summoning a Juliet too. Alright, I gotta give up on the sure shots. And then the Merlin's test. We're not gonna keep it, it's just gonna be temporary here. But I think we have to cast it regardless. Is this too cute? Like, is this the only way that we win, though? That's what I'm thinking. That the only way that we actually win is by summoning an extra Juliet. Maybe it's too cute, but I think we're doing it at this point. It'll be a little bit embarrassing if the Juliet doesn't die, but if it doesn't die, then I think we're also feeling okay about how it all worked out, too. Okay. Well, it didn't die, but neither did the copycat, so it's kind of okay, all things considered. Court Wizard is big. Yeah, we needed to never attack a prince or princess. We got close to doing it, but we're gonna take 7 here. Lose our Merlin's test. So this is pretty big. We chomp our baby root here and grab a 3-cost treasure and just take anything that has stats on it. Yeah, like this. We just need it. Not feeling super optimistic against Sharon right now. Is there a way that I should be trying to make the friendly spirit stuff happen again? I could do this. Maybe this isn't that greedy. I mean, it's certainly a little bit greedy. I'm just gonna lock for Wormroot. I definitely understand that this is greedy, but I think I have to be a little greedy too. Alright, that's definitely annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we needed Juliet to die off that first attack. That would have been tremendous. Okay, we kill that, which is nice. But we're not even going to kill this, so yeah, we're going to die, and we're going to get 8th. Oof. Alright. Back to being 8th. So there you have it. This one just didn't go so hot. The wheels kind of fell off. I couldn't put anything together. And one thing that I noticed after this week is I actually now have the most number of first place finishes in this league, which is fantastic. But I also have the most number of 8th place finishes. And that is pretty funny. I'm definitely, taking big risks for big rewards, and it works out okay. It's fun to get those highlights and to make sweet things happen, and maybe that isn't totally indicative of like how I am as a player as a whole, but certainly as far as I'm performing in this tournament. I think when you play on ladder, you maybe have a little bit more flexibility to do what I tried to do in this game, which is go for the first place finish, and when it doesn't work out, pull the brakes back a little bit and settle somewhere into like third or fourth. Whereas when the wheels fell off in this video, there was just no time to put everything back together because everybody else was already going full speed. So I do think that that's potentially just something that you have to deal with as far as playing in tournaments is concerned. However, for the other games that I'm going to feature for the rest of this week, it's just not an issue. The wheels don't fall off. We're able to put it together. We stay on track. So all these car metaphors, for some reason, I'm really into racing today. But yeah, we're still gonna do well in the future videos. And one thing that I think is really, really important, maybe the biggest takeaway of the whole league, specifically this week. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for the fact that I started so poorly, and now currently I think I'm in second or third place in the whole division because of my performance this week. And really that is to say, don't give up and don't let your past dictate your future. Really importantly though, for that and how that applies to this week, this video was a Horde Dragon video. Tomorrow's video is also going to be a Horde Dragon video. That's what I played in Game 2 and Game 3. Got an 8th place finish and said, you know what, let's run it back. And tomorrow's video is one of my most busted games of Storybook Brawl ever. I mean that. This is not clickbait. This is for the fans buried, whatever we are right now, 25 minutes, 20 minutes into this video. This is not clickbait. Tomorrow's video is an absolute banger. Happened in tournament, happened when I needed to win or I was dead, Like, if I did not start to pull things around, I was probably getting kicked out of the league. So I really needed to do so, put it into hyperdrive, back with the car metaphors, and really made Horde Dragon work. But the reason that I'm saying that that's so important is because I just lost with Horde Dragon, and how many players would say, no, I just got 8th. I can't do it again. I can't play it. But it is important to remember that each game of Storybook Brawl is its own separate entity, and take that with you and not get too frustrated by your losses and maintain a positive attitude that's going to allow you to climb the ranks. So a little bit of motivational waxing here, but I think that is a really important lesson that can still be learned from a loss. And that's another important lesson, is what lessons can you learn from your losses? Because you can learn just as much from those as you can from your victories. And maybe that's a reason that I should upload more losses here on the channel. One other thing that I wanted to say before we end the video here is we will be going on a little bit of a hiatus for the Brave Princess division for the Questing League. So that's just because of the December championships coming up, and then the holidays. We've got Christmas and New Year's both coming up. So we'll be on a little bit of a break. The last week of the division will be on a totally new patch, so we'll be having to learn that patch regardless for the December championships. But speaking of those December championships, I will be playing in the very first day 1 flight, so that is 7 p.m. EST this Friday. Yeah, I said EST. Okay, great. So all that information is there. If you want to see me live on Twitch, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/NoLucksGiven, and you can also follow me on Twitter to potentially be notified if I decide not to stream at that time, or to play a different division rather, and also to be notified on exactly when we'll be back for the Brave Princess Questing League on Twitch. Though, if you're just here for the YouTube content, then assumedly I'll either talk about it or you'll see it. It'll just show up in your subscription box regardless. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Come over on Twitch if you want to see me live. And let me know what you think, too, about this live commentary. I'm not super... You can tell right now I'm a lot more animated than I was when I recorded these at 10 in the morning on a Sunday, waking up to play in that tournament. Actually, I pulled an all-nighter the night before this tournament. I just couldn't fall asleep, and then at some point I was like, all right, well, I could sleep for an hour, or I could just stay up and play this. So definitely an interesting circumstance. Might have to do more all-nighters if we're doing more AM tournaments and stuff, though that's not really great. That's not great for anybody. But because of that, I was a little bit nervous about like how the live commentary portion of it would come out, and I wasn't fully streaming on Twitch to just like be entertaining either. I think that that's one thing that I will say here too, is that like I can, if for some of my more longtime fans, you've seen me stream on Twitch, play SoulForge or something, and be entertaining while I'm playing, but the stakes were so much higher because I really had to start turning things around today, and because of that I really concentrated. So we'll see how that impacts the coverage as a whole. Maybe I will need to like spot fill some areas or something, but for the most part I think it's okay. But let me know what you guys think regardless there, for any of you that are still listening now 25-30 minutes into the video. I'm sure there's not many of you, but I appreciate those of you that are. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, tomorrow, absolute banger. The next day, I don't actually have my notes in front of me, but yeah, we're gonna do really well throughout the rest of the tournament. Sorry, spoilers, but all that data is already available. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe. More sweet Storybook Brawl coming. New videos every day, 9:30 p.m. EST. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.